Quote from the book on demand reduction. Here, objective analysis determines whether or not a particular demand is justified. For example, is it really necessary for someone to fly, or could air travel be replaced by video conferencing? Okay, I think the past 2 years have clearly answered this question with a resounding yes. Most air travel can indeed be replaced by video conferencing. To be honest, when I prepared this video, I wondered if we had this question already in the original edition of the book from 2008, or if we had inserted it in a later edition. And to my delight, it has been in the book since the start. So in this video, we will take this method more as an inspiration for out-of-the-box thinking and dedicate this video to the unsung heroes of procurement. Let's get started. Unsung heroes because demand reduction rarely gets the visibility it deserves, and people driving these initiatives are not always recognized in the way they should. So here are 3 examples that I came around in my past 27 years as a procurement consultant. The useless box, the vanishing office material, and BYOD. Our first unsung hero comes from a car maker. While her colleagues were totally fine with doing all their work from their desks, she was curious and ventured out. She wanted to see with her own eyes what was going on at the supplier she was responsible for, and also what was going on in the OEM factories receiving products from these suppliers. And to her astonishment, she found lots of packaging material. Not reusable folding containers, but old-fashioned cardboard boxes and plastic wrapping material. These boxes and the wrapping material caused a lot of hassle in the factories, and factory people actually complained about it. Next to being a nuisance in the receiving factories and being a concern in terms of sustainability, the packaging material also appeared to be pretty much useless. The components themselves are pretty sturdy, and our hero started to wonder who actually had ordered it. So she followed up internally. Turned out that a legacy specification had somehow made its way into the instructions to the supplier. Nobody wanted to be responsible for this, and it didn't really matter. But it took her individual initiative to stop this bad practice. So rather than renegotiating the price of the useless box, she eliminated the box altogether. Our second hero was responsible for office material. He was puzzled by the number of cheap pens being bought by the company every month. And when he was walking the office floors, he would find many perfectly good and also a lot of broken pens in every corner and even in the garbage bins. So he made a proposal. Why don't we give every office worker a voucher to buy a really nice pen that is to their liking? And we stop providing this type of office material completely. Apparently, the cheap pens are being regarded as zero-value items by our people and are being treated accordingly. You will not be surprised to learn that the office workers took good care of the pens that they felt emotional attachment to. So with a one-time payment, the company avoided the recurring expense of buying disposable pens. Unlike the first 2, I don't know the third unsung hero or heroes in person. But they are the ones who gave us the bring your own device or BYOD concept. I for once am a bit of a nerd and simply want to have the latest iPhone every year. I don't even recall the last time I had a phone provided by my employer. So my device costs my employer $0 a year. I'm happy because I have the device that I want, and it doesn't even cost me much, as a 1-year-old iPhone retains a surprisingly high resale value. So there you have it. A1, demand reduction, a purchasing chessboard method that achieves a big bang for the buck by making products or services obsolete. Okay, I'm curious. Is your company paying sufficient attention to challenging if something that is being bought is actually needed? Let all of us know in the comments down below. And should you have a question, I will get back to you within 24 hours. Thank you for watching, and I see you in the next one. Bye.